continue to see the economy opening up, but some of these stay-at-home winners continue to see their enormous growth during this pandemic time. Overstock is among them. The company out at the end of April reporting earnings, or rather revenue, that was almost double the prior year period. Joining us now to discuss the state of that business and stay-at-home trade is Jonathan Johnson. He is the CEO of Overstock.com. Jonathan, thanks so much for jumping on this morning. So let's just start with kind of how you guys are seeing your business here. Middle of June 2021, enormous growth last year as people overhauled their homes, stuck in them for an extended period of time, and perhaps still are. How are things today as you guys try to figure out what was pulled forward, what's durable, and where you guys go from here?
Well, our business remains good, Miles, and I think there's a lot of things going on here. First, we have kind of a workforce trend with people moving to different places in the country. That's good for the furniture industry. Housing starts are record, 14-year record highs. That's good for the industry. So it's not really a question of whether people will be buying furniture and home furnishings, it's where. And that is increasingly online. 15 months ago, 23% of home furnishings were purchased online. Now it's upwards of 35% or more. Another trend that we see that it bodes well for us is people are extending their living spaces from the four walls of their home to the four corners of their property. We see a lot of patio furniture, outdoor recreation equipment. All that bodes well for our industry and for Overstock.
Jonathan, it seems clear that people are buying furniture online. I guess the next question is, where online are they buying it, right? The pure play online leader is Wayfair. I'm wondering what you guys are doing in terms of marketing, in terms of brand awareness, what your plans are to just increase customer knowledge about Overstock.
Well, that's a great question, Julie. We grew over the last year about twice as fast as Wayfair as we focus our brand messaging on dream homes for all. We're also very focused on the customer segments that have a natural tendency to purchase at Overstock. These are savvy shoppers who love a great deal. Also people who want a very easy to use interface, hassle-free purchase experience. As we lean in to the home furnishing and home furniture market, our customers are understanding that Overstock is not a liquidator. We're not a general merchandiser. We're a home furnishings company, and that's what we do and do really well.
Jonathan, you made a comment at a recent investor bank conference that caught my attention. You said, quote, "You're trying to behave like a public company." And I suppose that was a reference to former Overstock founder and CEO Patrick Burns. He has made some really absurd comments in recent years. He's no longer with the company. He sold his stake. But you've been at Overstock since 2002. What was going wrong at the company, and why should investors believe now you've got the culture correct?
Well, we have focused on culture, and what that's really mean is execution. We've been telling the market what we would do, and we've been performing. Last year, we really focused on improving our mobile experience for our users, whether it was smartphone, an app, or a tablet. We've sharpened our pricing. This year, we've focused on product findability on the website. All of these are basic blocking and tackling aspects of retail, the things that we needed to improve on and have been improving on. And then as far as acting like a public company, we're being more forward-looking with the street. We're doing investor conferences, making it clear what our goals are and how we intend to meet them. So I think you're looking at a brand new Overstock, an Overstock that's focused on providing dream homes for all, being, the best pure play online home furnishings company out there.
Jonathan, have you done a house cleaning internally? Any folks that don't fit with your vision for the company, don't fit with your vision for the culture, have you parted ways with them?
Well, we've expanded our board. We've got a much more diverse board, diverse in thought, diverse in experience. At the executive team level. We have made changes. It's been over a year since our new chief financial officer joined us. 2 months ago, we have brought in a new chief marketing officer. We have a very strong executive team, one that's focused on execution. And that means focused on what not to do and what to do. We've also outsourced our blockchain/crypto business. We've given that to a venture capital firm to run. Lets us focus on our home business and doing what we do best.
And Jonathan, I want to follow up on the blockchain part of the business that you guys outsourced and that is now sort of separate venture capital hands, as you mentioned. So how do you think about those investments? Is any of that technology anything you would ever sort of bring back into Overstock? Is any of it retail focused? Sort of strategically, how do you think about it?
So when we were making investments in 21 blockchain technology companies, we were focused on capital markets, banking, land titling, supply chain. Most of it doesn't naturally fit with our retail business. Some of it may develop to be that way, but those companies had grown to a point where what they really needed was the care and feeding to help them raise money in secondary rounds, bring product to market, things that venture capitalists know how to do. And when we partnered with Pelion Venture Partners, they have a lot of experience in bringing disruptive technology companies to market. So we think those businesses are in better hands. And as they have exits or financial events, that'll be great for Overstock and will help our balance sheet and bottom line. But in the meantime, we're focused on bringing dream homes for all through the Overstock website.
All right. Jonathan Johnson, CEO, Overstock.com. Jonathan, really appreciate you taking some time to sit down with us this morning. I know we'll talk soon.